Welcome back, Flare community, to another Monday live stream. Yes, we're going to be doing a quick weekly roundup as always. So first things first, I'd just like to do a quick shout out to everyone in the chat. We had Doc Bob D making it first. We've got Mark in the house, Professor, Tasmanian, Michael, Death Ranger the Legend, Abdul in here, and yes, that's it, Raphael too. So yeah, let's jump in. You guys know the score, and you know how we always start, and that is on Discord for the weekly airdrop. So there we go. That's that one out the way. 58 XRP. You guys know the drill by now. Just enter that button. What I normally do is I like to pin it to the top, like so. And if you are seeing this at a later date, you can just click the pinned messages right up here. And there we go. There's all the airdrops, and they do only last for 1 day. And just to make notes that this particular section of the Discord is only available to members. So that's how we're starting. And yeah, we do have this very beautiful website. I'm sure you're all familiar with it now, the Flare Metrics website. And we're going to have a quick look at some of the top performing signal providers. So let's sort this out by reward rate, and leading the charge here is AFTSO on top. We've got Alpha Oracle in second, FTSO IT in third, Witter FTSO in fourth, and Hono FTSO in fifth. So I think Hono's new this week in terms of reward rate, and just the usual suspects. I believe FTSO IT is normally second, but still, yeah, the usual suspects up here, and it's great to see them doing so well. And actually, there was something that we talked about earlier today in a previous video, and it's about this Songbird delegation reward boost. Ooh. So basically, it's if we look over here on Gene's Twitter, and if you don't actually follow Gene, I would highly recommend it. You can find his Twitter handle up here, and basically this is a analysis of the reward rate. And what you can do is you can see that on the very first day, the rewards are quite high. And then the next day, they dramatically fall, and, you know, they start going sideways from here on out. And this is actually due to the people who are not claiming their rewards. So if we go back to the Flare Metrics site, click up here, expired rewards, 10 million. And basically after 3 months or so of delegation, if you don't claim your rewards, they will expire. And what happens to this expired reward, these expired rewards? Well, they actually get distributed to the people who are delegating on the very first day of the epoch. So this is why you may actually get a little bit of a boost during during Saturday, and then I will taper off during the rest of the week, and you'll just get your standard reward rate. So that's just something to note. And, you know, Flare actually created a very in-depth guide here for those of you who are new to the community and you want to get an idea of what delegation is, how you can actually start delegating, which wallets to use, and the step-by-step process. So I would highly recommend checking this out from Flare if you are new, and you can just find that on their Twitter handle @Flare Networks. We have this news coming from Josh, and it's basically an upgrade to the nodes. So Josh says, we are going to be performing updates in the coming weeks to Koinly and Songbird. Please see the below dates to avoid any node downtime. And I guess this is really targeting some of the infrastructure guys that are running nodes. And, you know, Koinly, maybe a lot of you won't feel affected by this. This is just the testnet in its purest form, a network which holds no value. And obviously Songbird, which you're all familiar with, I hope, actually holds a value. And this is just something to expect if you are utilizing some of the applications on the Songbird network. You can see here that there may be a little bit of downtime around the 28th of February, so at the end of the month. So if you are experiencing some hiccups, don't worry, take a deep breath. This is just the nodes upgrading, but hopefully a lot of the people providing this infrastructure already have read this memo and are taking the necessary actions. A couple of new integrations. So we have this from Math Wallet, who are now supporting the Songbird network. Now, I'm not too familiar with Math Wallet, but it seems like they do have a good following, almost, well, just over 250,000. So I'm personally more attached to the hardware wallets, but still, integrations are integrations, and it's just really great to see this adoption of Songbird. Speaking of adoption, we have Kraken here, who is an absolutely massive exchange. They've got 1.3 million followers and a very liquid exchange. And, you know, this is just great for the ecosystem as a whole. You know, generally, there was this big doubt about these exchanges not listing Songbird, but slowly but surely the dominoes are falling, and each of these bigger exchanges are now beginning to list Songbird, especially now it's proven itself as I guess a network worthy. You know, they've processed many thousands of blocks, and there's many wallets, so it's really standing the test of time. And I do sort of understand the apprehension from some exchanges. They do have to do their due diligence, so it's great to see more exchanges onboarding. So we also have this news here from Sean Rowan, who is co-founder of the Flare Network, and this is probably the big news of the week. And this is a new protocol. It's the Layer Cake protocol. Very tasty indeed, and it's a way for the state connector to basically identify faulty signals, I believe. So if we go over to Hugo's post here, we have expanded the states connector from being a way to get a few tokens onto Flare, for example, limited number of external connections, to being a potentially new core Web3 utility. For example, many numbers of external connections. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, then I don't know what will, but they are actually creating a paper on this, and as soon as it's publicly available, I will certainly share it with you all. Hugo also says, we are working on releasing a roadmap to Flare's launch. As you may know, the network is in the process of being upgraded to include the state connector, and that will give us clarity on the roadmap milestones. Hey, to be frank, just dropping in with a $25 bomb. Wow, thank you so much. Just dropping in to show support. Well, that's very much appreciated, to be frank, and it's great to have you here. It's certainly been a while. Maybe you can catch us in the Discord chat later. Hugo goes to say that this will give us clarity on the roadmap milestones, so will be released at the point of the upgrade. And indeed, I'm actually going to be having a sneak peek at this roadmap once it is available. And yes, again, once it becomes public knowledge, I may even do a live stream and we can walk through the process together. So that's something I'm very excited about too. Uh, speaking of Hugo, I'm not sure if anyone saw this, but this is an NFT created by none other than Doge Hater, and he's the creator behind Crypto Avatars. He does some absolutely incredible animations, and this is the latest. It's Hugo Filion, the man himself. And I don't know, it just cracks me up. I thought I would share that with you guys. Oh, so funny. We have the Kings of Strategy launch of the Bored Apes Songbird generator. Lots of people aping into this project, and it's a really great experience for me personally. And, you know, if you look at the trait statistics here, there's over 5,000 that have been minted or like dynamically generated. And you can see all the totals down here of all the different traits. And it's just a really novel way of doing this process of being able to create your own artwork. So that's been very exciting indeed. And we do have some more news from NFTs. We've got this from here, from SGB FTSO. And they said that the next big NFT site to launch on Songbird is SGB NFT. Should we give it a quick click? Let's see what's going on here. I guess it's the beta launch indeed, because I remember looking down at some of these comments, and he did say, yes, public beta is around a week's time if all goes to plan. And that was on the 17th, which would bring us to the 24th. So stay tuned for that. I think any NFT marketplace that comes to the network is only beneficial. And we do have another one in the works here, NFTSO. One place to trade all your NFTs. It's the Bored Apes, Johnny Lawrence, Astronauts, Pandas, Punks, Cooties, Pepe, Baby Songbirds, Sparkles, X-Whales, X-Dude, Genesis Seed, X-Birds, Riddler, Best FTSO, Cryptoons, Nukes, Crypto Avatars, Jude, Creatures, Xbot, Super Babies, and more. Whew, I take a little breath after that. So another one coming. And again, you know, it's only good news from here. The more adoption that we see, the more demand there will be for Songbird, I guess. We have Bifrost coming in this week with another update. I believe we just had an update last week, and they say that Bifrost Wallet version 0.2.10 has been released, making the app faster, smarter, and compatible with more devices. So that's always a good thing. I know people do sometimes struggle with Bifrost if they have some specific devices, and I heard that sometimes iOS has problems too. So that's always good to hear. We have this news from Trustline. Details on RA on Songbird, hot off the press. Don't miss the Probity DAO AMA with Trustline co-founder and CEO Matt Roseldin. So, and this happens on the 1st of March. So what date are we on now? We're on the 21st. So that's in 9 days, I believe. And this is definitely one to watch. You know, this application, I'm personally looking really forward to it. It's a way that, well, it's going to span multiple ledgers. You know, you've got the Songbird network, and then it's also actually going to be loosely connected with the XRP ledger too, because that's where these, the RA and the Phi coin will actually exist on the XRP ledger, and it's going to be smart contracts on Songbird which interact with the XRP ledger to mint and destroy this asset. So it's basically going to be a credit network, so to speak. And we can look down here as well. And something that I know many people were, I guess, a little bit disappointed with was the fact that this initially was only thought to be open to accredited investors only. But, excuse me, as we can read here, that it will actually be open to everyone. You may have to go through KYC though. And you will have a limit of 1,000 RA. So that's something to look forward to. I'm going to be tuning into this, and you know what? I may just even stream it too, like I did some of the previous Twitter spaces. So stay tuned for that. So that basically rounds it up today. Before we move on to the competition, and believe it or not, it's going to be a little bit different from a word search today. So I hope you guys are ready. I'm not going to give you any clues, but before we do that, it is time for the Patreon giveaway. And I do also have this NFT to give away, which is currently sitting at around, 285 to 300 Songbird. So we're going to jump straight in. The delegation rewards for the Patreon members this week is 220. So we're going to start with that first 220 Songbird. We'll give this a spin. Good luck to everyone. And then the next one will be for the NFT. Let me get my pen at the ready. Who's it going to be this time? Crypto Granny again. Is it? She will be happy. It's Crypto Granny. Crypto Granny, congratulations. I'm sure she will be in the Discord chat later telling us some jokes. And let's go again. And this one is for the NFT. Wow, Crypto Granny is very lucky. Let's see who it's going to be this time. Susie, maybe? Oh. VM. VM wins the NFT. Now, that's it, guys. We're going to do the competition. And, we normally do the competition where it's the word search, but this is going to be a little bit different. And I'm not going to basically give you any clues. Let me just get your attention here, like so. I'm intrigued to see who gets this first. Competition time. There we go. Let me just get my, I guess the clue. What I want you to do is come back. Look, I'm in the live stream. I want you to give me the phrase or the sentence, and yeah, that's it. Post it in the members chat as always. And yeah, there we go. So do with that what you will. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be jumping over to the community stage here on Discord, and basically every week we spend an hour or so just having a good chat. And yeah, we're normally blessed with some of Crypto Granny's impersonations and also some jokes as well. So if you are free after the stream and want to have a little bit of a chinwag, please feel free to come over to the members stage. And yeah, I will see you all there. So that's this week's update. As always, thanks for everyone in the chat for coming along. A big shout out to be Frank for the 25 bomb. Very much appreciated. And until next time, I'm out.
Mission Control, we have liftoff.